We're always going to be keen for more adventures of William T. Riker, the lovable first officer of Jean-Luc Picard turned heroic captain of the USS Titan. But what about his adventures as an admiral within Starfleet? Well, today we've got some new and exciting lore for you all. Let's go. Hello everyone, my name is Captain Jack and welcome to Trek Central. Now, Riker is certainly a fan favourite of not only Trekkies around the world, but also the Star Trek creative team. Recently, he's shown up twice in Star Trek Picard and also in Star Trek Lower Decks, which finally, after many years, showed him commanding the USS Titan, the ship he took command of following the conclusion of Star Trek Nemesis. Before we jump into the video, if you are new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from myself and the team here at Trek Central. If you're up to date on your Star Trek news, lore and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and of course the like button as well. You can follow us on social media, but with that out of the way, let's jump into this. Now, today we're going to explore Star Trek lore from multiple sources, but don't worry, all our information is linked in the video description below. If you're a long-time fan of Star Trek, you might know the books where Riker became Admiral. Well, we'll be covering them later in the video, but before that, let's take a look at the new information we have today. The latest official Star Trek starships models from the Hero Collector have started to be released, including the Inquiry class USS Zheng He, which appeared at the end of Star Trek Picard Season 1, to help save Picard and the colony's synthetic life from the Romulan Armada. The ship was captained by acting Captain William T. Riker, who was in retirement but still serving in active reserve, but even though he was acting captain of the USS Zheng He and bore the rank of captain, he could still have been an admiral before retiring to Nepenthe with his family in 2391. It's worth noting that the acting captain part could have just been noted that he was the commanding officer of the vessel. Similar to whoever is in command is called captain, even if they do not have the rank of captain themselves. Well, what do we know of Riker during the 20 years between Nemesis and Star Trek Picard? Thanks to new books and media, we do know a fair bit to fill out William Riker's history, to give us an idea of when he might have become an admiral in the Star Trek universe. Following Star Trek Nemesis, which concluded in the year 2379, we know that William T. Riker married Deanna Troi, was finally promoted to captain, and left the Enterprise E to take command of the Lunar-class USS Titan. His first mission would be heading up a new task force, which would seek peaceful relations with the Romulan Star Empire. Now, in Star Trek Lower Decks, which takes place 1 year after Star Trek Nemesis in 2380, we know Riker is still commanding the USS Titan, as he makes a surprise appearance in the final episode of Season 1 to save the USS Cerritos and crew. William Riker led the Titan in an engagement against the Pack-led starships, who were attacking the USS Cerritos. Thanks to the timely intervention of the Titan, the Cerritos was saved and towed back to space dock. Ensign Brad Boimler would go on to be promoted and transferred to the Titan, where he would serve on the bridge of the Lunar-class starship under Riker himself. We know Season 2 of Star Trek Lower Decks is approaching at warp speed later this year. Thanks to the new trailer which aired on First Contact Day, we know we'll be getting more adventures of Captain Riker and the USS Titan, so expect more Riker lore for us very soon. And following Star Trek Lower Decks, the new book Star Trek Picard The Dark Veil, which was written by James Swallow, follows Captain William Riker and the USS Titan in new adventures. Riker, Troi, and their family are dispatched and drawn into an incident on the Romulan Federation border, which shows shocking secrets of an alien species, as well as the involvement of the Tal Shiar. The book is a great read and connects super well with the series of Star Trek Picard. We'd recommend it to anyone out there looking for a new read this year. Let's talk Star Trek Beta Canon or the Extended Universe. So we may not currently know how Riker might have made it to the rank of Admiral in the current Trek continuity, but in the Litverse continuity, Riker had found himself suddenly promoted to the rank of Rear Admiral in the year 2385 by Fleet Admiral Leonard James Akar. Akar, who had become concerned with President pro tempore of the time, Ashan Anjar, the former President Nassim Banako had been assassinated and Ashan Anjar was named President pro tempore, until a new Federation president could be elected. Ashan had surrounded himself with war-minded ministers and enacted a series of interesting policies. Eventually the situation arose and Riker and Leonard James Akar were forced to deal with Ashan Anjar and expose their dark secrets. We won't spoil this today, but I highly recommend giving a series of these books a read, as even though it's not technically canon anymore, the Star Trek Extended Canon is very interesting to read. After this, Riker requested a posting back to the USS Titan, but still kept the rank of Rear Admiral. The following year, by 2386, Riker was assigned as the sector commander of the Alpha Quadrant Frontier Zone, with the USS Titan serving as its flagship and mobile base of operations. Personally, I doubt we've seen the last of William Riker's stories in the modern Star Trek media right now. He's a fan favourite character, and Jonathan Frakes is always going to be involved with Star Trek, so I'd say we can expect more stories and adventures in the coming years. That wraps up our Star Trek video for today on the adventures of Admiral Riker. Perhaps you have some thoughts on this video topic? If so, let us know in the comments section below, as we'd love to hear you. If you're talking Star Trek, then we want to hear it. For now, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Star Trek news, lore, and more. I'll see you next time. Live long and prosper, my friends. Goodbye.